75% of that conversation was solid, hardcore, wild ERP, and the 25% was serious info.
Mm.
I had to sit through that. I had to suffer my ears.
Yeah. Leave him alone.
You liked it. That's why you stayed.
Oh yeah, surely, yeah.
Ah,
Come here.
Surely.
Come here. Come here, Dre.
just admit it.
Yeah, I didn't totally walk to a judge walking into the group and be like, I can only fit so many in my holes.
I'm sorry, hang on,
What?
what? I wasn't paying attention until I heard
Okay, now
fitting people
I
in
was not.
holes.
Yeah, that was
What?
that was the lightest comment that was dropped there. That's how wild it is.
Yeah, they're a different breed, you know. Judges and lawyers and everything. I wonder what they do, you know. Like, I guess 85% of their day is like just fucking around in the fucking government house.
Well, one of the
What else
judges
is
has
there to
3
do?
boy toys, if that works.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
KJ's my boy toy. Oh, that's bad, but him wanting to close down the store and bang me in it isn't.
Well, I didn't say it was bad.
No, but these Chihuahua, their fucking silence says everything.
No.
Man,
Oh,
they
just,
can't-
I think Max already hates his life now that he's wearing this uniform, but
You
yeah.
see how
other
I'm
than
fucking trashed?
Ooh.
Max.
You look like a hype
Who
beast.
dressed
You
you,
look like
Max?
a hype beast threw up on you.
Okay, we have a cowboy day today, alright? That is, I don't know what that is.
Said it's because I'm a trainee that I got to wear the trainee uniform and they dressed me.
Yeah, you look like a guy who's ready to go out hunting, but you are, yeah, you're the stupid one. So dress you up in red so they can see where you are in the woods.
Yeah.
Now he looks like one of those people who are like what is it? A TikTok influencer. Like, hi guys, how you going? It's me here, Burger Boy 059_6.
Burger Boy Max.
Oh my god.
Hi guys, it's me, Burger Boy Max _69. How's it going?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is why I
Or
didn't want to wear this uniform.
Maybe like that, what the guy's name, from Australia. He's
We'll
like,
just do this
on the
crazy
telly,
trick
he's like,
as I eat
this is a
100 burgers at once.
dangerous species, This
What?
guy.
No, you don't. What are you crocodile? No. Doesn't.
You want to be the guy that lets all the random bugs bite him and shit?
Oh,
I
was
have
it? Yeah.
important
what the
news.
fuck?
He's
I know
sick.
that guy. Yeah.
He's good, he's good.
I have important news.
Like what?
I had 6 yesterday.
Congratulations. Do you want a medal?
Thank you.
All right, come on,
Actually,
KJ. We
I
gotta go
do.
get this man a medal.
What? Getting him a medal?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna go get him a medal.
Yeah, let's go
Yeah,
get
see
him
you
a
in
medal.
3 hours, guys. Have fun.
I'm actually gonna go to Achievement Unlocked and get him a medal.
Yeah, thinking the same. All right.
Oh my god. Oh, it's so foggy. I can't see shit.
Foggy, no?
What do you mean? I can't see.
Good night.
I can't see in front of me at all.
Oh, you want me to drive?
No, you're fine. You're fine. I mean, I'm also driving with one eye right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to poke you in the eye. I was just
It's okay.
I was making Reggie annoyed.
Yeah,
and
no, it was.
I
Fine.
fucked
Is it?
up.
No, what do you mean you fucked up? It happens. I'm not mad.
Yo,
I
Simo!
don't care. It's in my eye. It'll
The
be fine in a
grass
couple
trimmer,
hours.
man. You're such a boomer. Watching that video. I feel like the talk we had was more funnier than the actual video. I didn't find it amusing, man. Thank you so much for the raid, brother. I hope you had a beautiful stream.
He doesn't like
great
going
time.
certain speeds.
He broke me. When I heard you broke there, I was like, okay, there's something special.
And Tom Woolworth. It's so weird seeing everyone back at Burger Shot.
Yeah, but it's good though. It's good time. It's kind of like going back to memory lane.
Yeah. I remember Mina and I like always buying all these meals to try and get you all the toys.
That was great. Apparently I need to try to get some toys down there.
Oh, can you believe that? Like I was getting you stuff before we even really knew each other, KJ.
Yeah, you were. I have that collection still, you know that? Did I get the Claymon toy from you? No.
The what? No.
Yeah, how are you looking?
What should we give them? What should we give him? Should we give him the Herb Champ?
Oh, I have stuff here. Give me a sec, I gotta...
I'll get him Herb Champ. Might redo some of this interior in here as well. Now that the catalog has more items.
Yeah.
Just time.
Let me get some more... Hey, have those hearts, you know, have those appreciate award been like 500 a long time or no?
Yeah, I think they have been.
I think I messed up. I think, okay, you sure about that? Aren't there like 1,000?
No, because they're in line with the trophies.
Yeah, but the V card is 1,500.
Yeah, well, that's because that's a V card.
Oh, alright, right. Somebody's shooting with the silencer outside.
Yeah, but my number's not in Yellow Pages as HOA right now, and there's no one else awake, so... Not even in the Yellow Pages right now, so I'm not gonna care. Also, we're not doing anything right now, so meh.
Yeah, it's something. Nicole!
If my number was in the Yellow Pages and they had a way to contact one of us, I'd be more inclined to be like, hey, what the fuck?
How many of this one did I make? 14. There we go. I think we're good here now. Maybe some more V cards. We only have 5 left. Getting 15 V cards. Omari! Oh no. Oh. Yo, but thank you so much. Get some hype and love. Thank you so much for the fucking raid, brother. I hope you had a great time.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sorry about yesterday. I couldn't make it.
It's okay.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. I still have hiccups.
Hiccups. Oh, you
I've had the
do?
hiccups since yesterday, yeah. Yeah,
No.
they're terrible.
Shot. What's going
I
on?
don't know. I don't know. My body
Have you
hates me.
tried to drink water?
Well, I've done it all. I get them to go away
You've
for
done
a
it
little
all.
bit, but then they just come back the second that like I cough or something. It's so weird.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hmm. Maybe it's something you're eating or drinking on the daily basis then, you know?
Maybe. I did have a bunch of curry the last couple days. That could be it.
Could be it, could be it. Alright, alright. Okay. So, was there anything important in those meetings? Do I need to talk to you and Doyle or...
Hold on, let me look at my notes from them.
Yum?
Hold on. Have I showed you the Doyle head document yet? For the event?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Can we meet somewhere?
Yeah, I can come to you if you want to. Well, I'm hanging just at Burger Shot at the moment, you know.
You're at Burger
Keeping
Shot?
that place open. No, at the moment I'm just up at Achievement Unlocked.
Oh, okay. I'm just cruising. Let's just meet at Ecstasy.
Yeah, I can come to Ecstasy. I just need to wait for Mari. I think she had a headache.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting
I'll
for
come
her.
over to you.
So I can meet you down there
Yeah,
when
come over to you.
when she's back.
Wait, she's back now?
Alright. No,
Oh,
when she is back.
I'm sorry. I'm just slow. Be right back.
Hey, no worries. Yeah, when you just wake up, you're usually slow, you know, so... Oh. Damn! What's good, Elfie?
Yeah, like, hey Jay.
Hello.
Is Burger Shot Seaside owned these days? What's happening with that?
No, we have no ownership.
Okay.
I
Are you guys still hiring?
Max. Oh fuck! I know where you been.
Yeah, they're still hiring. Yeah, I think so.
Who do I need to talk to? Do you know?
You need to talk to Mona or Draco. They're down there. They're managers, and tomorrow there will be, happening like basically you get hired, and tomorrow we have like some kind of test, you know, for people to see, you know, if they fit the positions and stuff.
Okay, so if I get the job, you're gonna have a test for me tomorrow and see if I can flip burgers.
It's not only flipping burgers. Everybody can flip a burger. Come on. It's more than that.
There's more than that?
Yeah. Come on.
No way. So you're...
But I cannot tell you, alright? I cannot tell you.
Come on.
Alright. How about this? Go down there, ask for Mona Draco, see if you can get an interview.
Okay.
And go from there, you know? They will tell you what's up.
Okay, I will. Okay.
Alright, no worries.
Thanks,
Alright.
AJ.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey.
Hello. You're looking fresh.
Thank you. That's for you.
Oh, that's for me?
Uh-huh. You can take a look at that. There's a lot of info in there. That's going to be everything around the Doyle Head Convention. It's okay to also, like, show anyone this.
Yo, Drake, come with me. Get in the center.
Oh, there's so much.
Where are you? Just changing clothes. Where are you going?
Okay, I feel like I need to sit down to read it through, but it looks good.
That's pretty much, like, all the information for
The change?
Doyle Head stuff.
I just changed
And then I
clothes
talked to
inside
some
a
of the
restaurant.
artists. I mean, the main thing is I talked to some of the artists about these,
Okay.
endorsement deals and if they'd be willing to do, like, custom songs for these businesses or not. I talked to them about a bunch of events coming up. The Doyle Head Con, Nexus, all of all of that. We talked
Yo,
about
Kenny!
like helping some of the Seaside boys make their new boy band sync.
That is
our
crazy,
landscape
man. Thank you so
photographers.
much
I
for
mean, a lot of
resub,
it's
man.
just not really stuff that super relevant
Yo.
to you, but I mean, the event stuff is cool because then you know what days to come out.
Yeah. I need to be able to put it in my calendar, you know, so I can go to the event and yeah. I'm trying to be as much as I can, you know, to be a part of what's happening. I'm sorry about yesterday, but fucking the bank was hit so late, and yeah, you guys were finished with the meeting when we were done.
Yeah.
So you're tweeting out and doing other stuff.
Yeah. It's okay though.
I'm sorry I couldn't make it.
It's okay though.
Yo.
It's okay. It's okay.
I talked to Reggie a little bit about this, you know, the award. Even talked to... Oh, give me a sec. Yo, what's good?
Hi, KJ. It's Trooper Snow speaking. How you doing?
I'm doing good, doing good. Trooper Snow, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm sorry to bother you. Very random question, okay?
Yeah.
Well, it's two questions, actually. Is that okay with you? This isn't... You're not You're not in any kind of legal trouble. You can tell me to fuck off if you want. You're not in any kind of trouble whatsoever, okay?
Hey, you know, you've always been good to me. I'm good back,
I
right?
appreciate that. Thanks, KJ. Okay, so first of all, do you like the arcade?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Do you like the violent video games in the arcades?
Do I like the violent video games? You're talking about the...
TDM and all that shit, you know, all that.
Yeah, I like it, you know?
Okay.
Now and then, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right, that's all I can say for now. Again, this is nothing legal. You are in no kind of trouble. I am not quoting your name under any reports. They're not police related, okay?
Is this related to like my background history, like of violence, and I love violent video games? Is it like some kind of test? What's going on?
I was never given a name.
Holy shit! All right.
You okay?
I don't know. I think they're trying to figure out, you know, if... What the fuck is that? So he was asking me, you know, like, this has nothing to do with anything. But he was asking me, you know, if I like the video games down at arcade, and if I like the violent video games. And I said, yes. It was like, yeah, well, this has never come back to you, whatever. And I was like, sounded sus. So I asked him, you know, is this, you know, related to my background and, you know, stuff like that? And then he said, I never did. He just hung up.
Maybe they're trying to get rid of arcade for violent felons. Sorry.
Oh. So they think that it's linked because of violent games. It's linked to how people... Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
More you guys are shooting in the arcade means more you guys are shooting out in the streets. I'm sorry, I can't even take myself serious when I start hiccuping. Bro, yeah, like that.
Yeah, no worries. Maybe that is an issue, yeah? Well, they think it's an issue, but I feel like I was shooting more before the arcade came around, gonna be honest with you. And after.
I wouldn't be against it because that means more people for paintball.
Oh no, I don't want to lose the arcade, man.
I want to make more paintball money. I do have some good news, like on some personal stances.
Yo.
I'm going to be getting my record expunged and helping Reggie with Nexus under their marketing team.
Ooh, alright.
I'm looking at a promotion in LSBN to one of the senior staff, so I'll pretty much be on the same level as Ursula and Lucy, which is pretty cool. I'll be selling these ads again. We're gonna, like, I don't know, revitalize the whole company and start selling ads in the in the LSBN app and stuff like that again.
Ooh, alright.
Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
I talked to Reggie about, you know, the award, the No Pixel award. Apparently that's a private entity. Is it? Is it a company?
Bro, I think Reggie thinks it's like an above your head type of thing, and it's not. I think he's thinking it's an above your head type of thing when it's not.
No. I think he's more thinking about that it is private company. That it has nothing to do with Overhead.
It's like a third-party company that has nothing to do with Wuchang?
Yeah.
Incorrect. No, all the people who are technically running the No Pixel Music Awards aren't even technically hired by the company in the
Yeah, but like it's basically, it's nothing, how should I put this? It's not run by the government, it's not run by the state, it's not run by like that. It's a company, you know, made by Fat Tony, who was running it, and now like the Wuchang took over that company, so it's a private owned entity. So basically there's nothing you can basically do against it, you know, because it has nothing to do like with anyone else. They can run it how they see fit.
But it does have to do with everybody else if they're using the name No Pixel.
Yeah, that's what I tried to say, but at the same time, there's not much you can do. The only thing you can do is, you know, make your own shit then and do it. Oh fuck, I'm pointing again. I'm pointing. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, that's what he told me, because I asked him if he can do anything towards it, and he said, well, that's a private company. Has nothing to do with anything else. So if Wuchang owns the company, they can hold the award, and the award has no other bearing meanings that it's with this company that's privately owned. And I said, well, I understand where you're coming from, but I said, you know, as well, like the artists look at it differently, you know. This has more bearing and more meaning, maybe because of the name. And the name has more bearing, but the name has nothing to do with it. But apparently there's not much you can do legally, and if you're gonna do something, you need to make your own, you know, entity or award or whatever. Party. Yeah, it's not good for the business, though. It's bad for the business.
I think every single person in our company would cheer me on if I did that.
Probably, but what I can try to do, I can try to talk to them, see what's going on. See, I haven't seen Fat Tony in a hot minute. I don't know where he is. I can try to talk to him.
Listen, this is Fat Tony. He doesn't even own it anymore. That's the thing. He technically owns it. If you go to the city hall, there is a business, No Pixel Music Awards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a single person who's running it has anything to do with that business. Like Fatoni's not around. Like Wuchang just like picked up the project and was like, "This is mine now."
Are we sure about that, though?
Yeah, I've looked it up in the city hall. Sophie McMill and Party Harvey are not even...
Do they have contracts or anything with it?
I'm sorry?
Do they have any, like, contracts, like they bought the company or they own the company, or are they be like,
none of their names are attached to anything in the DOJ. If there's, like, some weird background
but yeah,
I don't know about
if okay, so if there is some contracts, let's say Fat Tony went up to Wuchang and said, hey, I own this No Pixel award, but I don't want to run it anymore, but I want to sell it to you guys. Then there should be some contracts. If there's contracts, you have this act of it should be open for the public to see, you know, like if shit is bought or sold or whatever.
It pretty much like they just yoinked that shit from Fatoni like a few months before the show last year. They just like completely took it over on him. And he's a bit of a pushover, so it makes sense how that happened. But they kind of like bullied their way into just owning that award show. Which I'm down to do something different, but I'm also just pissed about it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna go do something different without throwing a fucking fit first. You know what I mean? Like I'm not.
Yeah, but there is nothing much we can do apparently. You know, like the only thing you can do is kind of like compete with the award, but it's kind of like putting the standard of the award. You know, so I don't know what to do. Like how to move forward. Like I wish there was like a different entity who was doing it because it means so much to all the artists. But it's what you're making it, and yeah, what you make it to per se. It's a long time.
Last year was what I made it. All right, like I made it through. You know, I got pretty much spit on in the face with the Wuchang bias shit. At the time, none of the MDMR employees saw like anything from that. You know what I mean? And now you're supposed to include 3 more record labels without being transparent. I don't think I don't think that's gonna work out.
Yeah, well, I guess, you know, the best statement to give to the shit is like if ecstasy and MDMR just go together and say like we're not
Yeah, but
involving ourselves in
I'm
this.
also not trying to work to. You have to understand, my branding has issues because of my history with MDMR. It's really hard to separate it. There are people who still to this day think I have like an association with MDMR. And the more that I keep doing stuff with them, the more that they're gonna think that. And fuck the Mandem. I'm not trying to help them do shit. They're fucking scumbags, bro.
Right? Okay, I can see what you mean. I can see where you're coming from. But this is something, if we can look past that, you know, and we can look at the way of how can you put down the foot towards something that's happening?
I don't care about
And
the
if you
other
can
artists. I care about our artists. If I'm gonna be real with you, I don't care about anybody else in the city except for ours. You know what I mean? I'm be
yeah,
real with
no.
you.
And every company should think that way, you know, but I'm thinking outside of the box, because if you're gonna have an award, you can, like, if we as Ecstasy run an award, we want our artists to win, of course we want to, you know. I would want to do that as well, you know. You kind of like biased. That's the problem here. It's biased, because if you have own music company running an award, like, it's biased as fuck. And I think everybody can see that. But to put an example up, either you need to, like, either boycott the whole thing, and that will send a very, you know, good, like, solid message, you know, like, oh, you have an award going on for Wu-Chang, but you call it something else.
Mm.
That will show the bias in what's happening.
I think that's just the main thing. There's no awareness on that issue around town. Because everyone I talk to about it, they're like, that makes no sense when they hear about it.
Yeah, people don't care, or they say, yeah, it's their different entity or different whatever, but that's why I'm saying, you know, I should probably. So I heard like Saint was the new CEO of Mandem Record. Like, I can go and talk to them. I can see what they think as a representative of like Ecstasy. And
yeah, but you're not gonna get anywhere because they don't do anything. You know what I mean? They don't do anything. Saint's not the person to talk to. Bello would be the person to talk to right now, because Mandem keeps putting themselves in high-ranking positions because they like titles more than they do responsibility. So then they have like people with lesser titles who actually run the whole company. Sorry, I'm being annoyed mainly of my hiccups right now. I can't lie to you. Fuck, how do I sound mean and serious when I have hiccups? Ah!
so who is this person who's Annabelle, like underneath?
Annabelle Dawson, she's a Vago. She's got an event coming up. She's been promoting it. I don't know why the hell she's not in the yellow pages.
The event is happening soon.
I'm texting her to put her number in yellow pages.
All right, yeah, I need to talk to her. I can see, like, I will try to see what's happening, and I will move very carefully, you know, and not say or do anything special or be hostile or whatever, but I just want to see what the fuck is going on. Because I feel so bad for, like, of course, it's kind of like bias from me as well, because I feel bad for the artists, because I want them to have a fair chance of winning something,
And they're fucking
you know?
amazing. There's just no way that some of those other people would win over them. They're so good. The only thing that would happen is the tall poppy syndrome, where people try to chop down our artists who are doing good just because they're doing better than them. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna not give them awards. They're gonna recognize someone who's doing way worse that they like more, that's like on their side, on their team, than someone like Echo Skies, who's like that fucking, you know what I mean? Roy, the prettiest vocals in the city, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Sloan carries classical. Will even he have a representation, you know? Doyle's like the hottest producer in the city. Will he be recognized for that, you know?
Well, that's why I'm telling you, you know, maybe the best way is to boycott. But if you're gonna do that, you need to... If, like, Ecstasy and MDMR were doing that, you know?
Yeah.
that will send a message. People understand that this award is basically a Wu-Chang award for Wu-Chang artists.
I'm about to be petty.
But sometimes you need to be petty, but at the same time, yeah.
Okay, let's see if she put her number in Yellow Pages. She did. ANNA. You can search her up. Annabelle Dawson.
I had such a bad headache.
Hi, Mari. He's calling me.
Hello.
Hello, it's KJ.
Hey, KJ.
This is Annabelle?
Yeah.
Alright. So, it come to my attention you are some higher up in the Mandem Records, am I correct?
Yeah, I'm COO.
You are COO. Alright, so I'm just wondering because I've been talking a little bit. I'm involved with Ecstasy, I don't know if you know, but I'm a part owner of the company. And we've been looking into this, this award that will probably be coming up soon. And from my understanding is run by Wu-Chang.
Yeah, for the No Pixel Awards, yeah.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about that? And what do you guys think about it? And what are you guys planning to do against it or towards it or trying to do?
We are not the biggest fan of it. I've talked to Party and he is trying to be more than reassuring that the awards and the nominations and all won't be biased.
Yeah.
Whether or not I believe that, haven't really worked with Party enough to know if I trust his word or not. I wasn't at last year's event, so I don't know exactly how that went, but I know there was a couple of things that were favored in Wu-Chang's eyes,
Basically what I heard, and I don't know if it's any truth to it, but it was run by Fat Tony, I know that. He asked me last year, to be on the judges panel. I wasn't able to make it. I couldn't help him out. But then I heard it was kind of like a hostile takeover, from Wu-Chang. To ensure, the Wu-Chang artists, getting everything.
Yeah.
I understand this award is own business that has nothing to do with anything else but being a business and having the award. Because I was thinking of doing some legal actions, if this was kind of like a bigger thing, if that makes sense, because I feel like every artist should be able to get out there, get the name out there and be, judged by eyes who are not from anyone, any music industry per se,
Yeah.
but from the outside.
Yeah, I agree
Because
with that
that's
110%.
the least biased, so everybody have a fair chance.
Yeah, I mean, what we can do is we can try to organize a meeting with them and see how we both feel about it. But I mean, if you feel like taking legal action, I will support you 110%. I don't feel like I'm in a position by myself, especially with the most recent MDMR change of management.
I heard there was some issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm in the perfect position to step forth with that, but I mean, I'll have you back if you feel in.
Well, the thing is, I already talked to a lawyer, and he said there's not much you can do by a legal action because this is a private entity. It's like a own business. The award business has nothing to do with anything else but being a business and hosting an award.
Yeah.
Basically, what I was told then is you can make your own award and host it, the way you want it to be.
Yeah.
And that's how it's run. And I think it's kind of stupid because the music scene is big, but it's small at the same time. And I feel like all the Ecstasy, Mandem Record, Wu-Chang should go together. Get their own company who's hosting something and have different people who are not connected to any business at all.
Yeah.
Make it least biased as possible, so it's fair for every artist who's even the artists who are not connected to anything.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I want the best musician to win, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and doesn't matter what studio they're at.
No, and I know that if I'm creating a business, I will be very biased. Why? Because I have ownership in my own company.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to not be. That's just basic human tendencies, really.
Yeah, and of course, they're trying to ensure they will not be biased. Of course, they will be biased. It's a human thing.
Yeah. What I
So,
think we should probably do though, maybe we can organize a meeting, and maybe we can come
yeah.
to some kind of agreement, or maybe we can even talk to him about rearranging the little details that he has to make it more non-biased.
Yeah, yeah. Like I'm down to talk. I'm down to figure out, a middle ground. I'm down to like try to get something going for the artist, because the only people who lose in this is the artist. You know, that's how I see it. And if there is no agreement, like from my point of view, I was like, the best statement you can do is like boycott the whole thing.
Yeah.
And that basically will become like a Wu-Chang award, and not like a music award.
Yeah, and then we could always break off and do our own thing if it ends
Yeah,
up coming
that's
to that.
possible, but yeah, but I know, because Ecstasy is, mainly owned by somebody who was a Mandem record. They don't have, the best history, I would say. So I'm trying to kind of like meteor, in between here, to put off, I don't know, an olive branch or whatever, and try to, do something.
Yeah, I've been in contact with Molly too. Like feel like me and Molly are
Yeah.
on pretty decent terms as far as, because I wasn't at Mandem Records whenever she was here, and I feel like between me and her, like we're okay on that note.
Yep.
And I mean, to be completely honest, anybody above me doesn't really have too much of a input in the company. So
Okay, well, what we can do then, because I can represent Ecstasy, because, I have ownership in the company, and we can set down the meeting where me and you, or whoever, I don't know, you said you were the CEO, or if other people, from Mandem or Mandem Record needs to be there, and we can talk and see what we can get into, and what we can do.
yeah.
And then again, see with the Party Hardy if we can have, a meeting with him and see what's going on.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. If you would like, after, so
Yep.
in about an hour, we have that grand opening at the Trap.
Yep.
After that, if he's around, or I could try to be around next storm and see if he's around, maybe try to get a day and time that he's available and I can get back with you.
Yep.
Or if you talk to him before I do, yeah, just get back with me and we can figure out a day and all.
Yeah, we can try to do something. And like I said, of course I have my own interest in this, but at the same time, for me, I just want the best artist to win.
Yeah.
Pure and simple.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter where they come from or who they represent.
Yep, absolutely agree. Yeah.
That's what a award should be like.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely. I'll have you back
Yeah.
on this. We're gonna we'll set up a meeting and we'll get this taken care of.
Hey, let's do it. You have my number now. Just save me as KJ, and just call me if you need me. Just send me a text. If you're around or whatever. If you want to link up, and we can do it. And we can,
All right, yeah.
share some information, whatever we need to do. All right.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
And see how far we can go or what we can get out of this.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll be in touch.
Hey, appreciate
All right,
you.
talk soon.
Thank you so much for your time. All
Of
right.
course, yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. All right.
Hey, what are you doing standing out in the rain? You're gonna get sick, and then you're gonna be like, Mari, make me hollandaise and eggs benedict and chicken soup, and then it's gonna be all your fault because you're sick, because you're standing out in the rain. Look after yourself.
All right. I will.
Damn right,
I will
KJ.
always I'll look after you when you're sick. You're sick, but come on. Hey, at least after my nap, my eye is better. KJ poked my eye out before.
What the fuck?
It's good.
I was walking around with like one eye closed. It was an accident, but it was kind of funny.
Oh god.
All right. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Now I spoke to her. She's interested in having a talk, and yeah.
Ooh.
So let's see what we can do, or what we can get out of it. I think you were right though. She told me as well. She's the person who take care of basically the business. Then again, I think it's important if I have a meeting with her that the owners of the company as well is there.
Yeah, good luck getting the owners of MDMR or Wu-Chang around.
Well, maybe not for Wu-Chang, but like Party Hardy, he runs the shit, so I need to talk to him. But
There was someone who shit talks me constantly. Like constantly. and then went to Roy recently about getting a job at Ecstasy. And Roy was like, how do you plan on working on Ecstasy if you're not going to clear the air with Molly? And she was like really like thinking that she could get in Ecstasy without me like...
Yeah,
I don't know.
Without you knowing?
I guess so. I don't know.
10 minutes ago or something? 10, 15?
And I was like, you know, I'm not Tommy T or Mr. K. Like, I'm actually inside my building, like, every day. You know what I mean? Like, I'm...
Yeah, you basically run the day-to-day business. That's different. That's why Ecstasy is great, because we have a musician.
I just thought it was so funny she was trying to, like, do that. Roy came and told me about it, and I was like, I don't know how she thought that would work out. It reminded me of Chess, when Chess was saying she was going to take over the company and steal it from us.
Yeah.
Oh, that chick is she the one that like got fired from fucking Ubu and then was saying that like was trying to threaten Ash about it and then also hung out with Seaside and shot one of the HOA with Seaside and was like oopsie oopsie. Oh my god, yeah. It was mad crazy. I kept on trying to talk her down.
She was mad angry at Ash as well, and I was like,
I was back when Ash and I were still fairly close, and she kept on complaining to me. I'm like, I said, look, I don't know why you're complaining to me when you know that I could very well go to Ash and say this. And she says, well, I'm hoping you do, because that way Ash can be scared, because she doesn't know who I am and what I'm capable of and who I'm friends with in this city. I'm like, bruh, you're going up against one of the most connected people in the city. It ain't gonna end well for you.
Right. Are you cool with OTT, KJ?
Me and OTT, I think we're good, I would say. Like, I have no bad blood against him, but of course, you know, we have our differences and our...
Yeah, I talked to him about the No Pixel Music Award stuff, and then he said he was gonna have a meeting with Party, and that was like a week ago. I texted him, but he never ever looks at his text. I should call him, but I didn't know if you wanted to call him and talk to him about it, or if I should. I think it'd be cool if you did. I'm not, like, putting the responsibility off on you, I just think you have, like, a more... I'm just gonna be pissed, and me and OTT will both get pissed about it, because last time we talked about it, it just turned into, like, us getting all riled up over fuck the music awards. So...
Yeah, well, like, maybe that's the difference between me. Maybe I should be riled up a little bit more, but I'm trying to go forward as a business way of looking at it, you know, and not get riled up and try to be very...
That's why you should communicate
serious
on this,
about the business.
or I will lose my mind.
Because I don't think anything good would go up against fuck Wu-Chang, fuck Party Hardy, fuck this, fuck that. It doesn't work that way, you know. You will get nothing. We need to be like professional, have meetings and see if there's anything, and if nothing works, hey, fuck it.
Let me call OTT.
Well, they were supposed to have an impartial panel of judges, right? And he said that I'm on the list for Black Party. Said I was on the list for one of them. But I haven't heard back since. I know when I last talked to him, he said, you know, I'd still be considered and stuff, but I don't know what's happening with that. I told him I'm going to be literally impartial.
Well, the thing is, like, you can put as many partial judges you want, as long as you are running the company and you can change and do whatever the fuck you want. So there is no... From where I'm standing, it doesn't matter who runs the shit, but nobody's controlling kind of like how authentic and how like non-biased the shit is run, and that is the biggest issue. And it doesn't matter who's running it, you know, like it could be somebody outside who's running it. Like there needs to be some way, shape or form that this is like checked up on, you know, so there's no like, yeah, inside, you know, fucking guys working or girls working. Like it's kind of like you need, you know, the judges, you know, like the actual judges to be like going through, or like the cops, you know, to check like, okay, there's no bias happening. That is so hard, you know, because basically I could run a company and call it like I don't know, like an award, and I can hire how many judges I want from different avenues, and I can basically silently behind this scene, you know, just put the pieces how I want them, because it's my company. Who the fuck is gonna check? How do you win an award? Do you win an award because of the judges? Do you win because your song is most played on the radio? What is...
Nepotism.
100% nepotism.
Okay, can you elaborate a little bit?
AKA, you win awards because of the people you know instead of like the actual skill set that you have.
Yeah. Like, the award should be like this, you know? Actually, all the artists should be. You should go to the courthouse, vote on the best artist of the year. You know what I mean?
People are crying that it would then turn into a popularity contest, but I think that'd be a cool way to get the whole city involved in it. You know what I mean? Like if you actually had a campaign, like
let people
the
do some
international
fun
artists last
campaigning.
year had a campaign in each county, and they had a ballot in each one, and the winner of each one moved on to the nominees for the award.
Again, but Burgers of Colors
crazy that, like,
feels
they have
hella
one
wrong,
person
man.
to
Emma
represent
Black,
their
thank
whole
you so
city, and
much
their
for
whole
that.
city came together
Appreciate
to
you.
do
Thank
that,
you
you
so
know?
much for 26 months. Well, you can have one, what do you call it? Like, you can have the listeners award or whatever, you know, like the public award, you know, and then you can have like the judges award, if that makes sense, you know, like two different, like the artist of the year. Then again, what else is it, like the newcomer, you know? It should be coming from judges.
Well, I don't know if I told you this or not, but when I was talking to the Italians, because I'm gonna be on their new reality TV show, Vinewood Shore, you know, no big deal or anything.
Oh my god, I love that.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
I'm gonna be on
If there's
Vinewood
any
Shore.
voting, I'm voting for you.
Thank you. I can't
Unless
wait
it's
to go
voting you
break
off, then I
hard.
won't do that.
There's gonna be 3 boys, 3 girls, and my tactic is I'm gonna fuck around with everyone, but then I'm gonna go home with a girl so I can fuck over a whole bunch of other people at one go. Because I bet those guys aren't bi, you know what I mean? I'm bi. I'm very sure there's one
What
other girl
if-
willing to play. We'll just fuck over the whole competition.
What if one of the guys has white hair?
Oh my god, then I'm getting married at the end of the show.
Oh,
Then I'm getting married at the end of the show, yeah.
that is the only reason you need to have white hair,
I
and then you can get Molly
love white haired
going.
boys, yeah, that's my thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kind of like how you
shit.
love your redheads.
That's why Zolo, my future ex-husband. Okay. But
Right.
they would be willing, the Italians would be willing to like host an award show. And when they were talking to me about it, they're like, you know, we've only been around for a couple months. We're not going to have like that favoritism. And then everything that we'll listen to for the award show, we'll be listening like completely fresh, you know? Like we'll be able to have that no bias, we don't know who's who type of input on the good music. Which is good and bad, I don't know. But at least they were willing to like do something. Like they were like, that sounds fucked up. Let's help, you know? So that's kind of big.
It could be a way of us trying to get this entity, you know, like if nothing of this talk with them or see how they're running their business with this award and we don't believe in it, you know, like, yeah, that's a different way we can run it and we can do our own thing. And we can maybe talk to Mandem, you know, and involve them as well, like, or tell the Italians, like the whole city, you know.
Yeah.
Whoever make music, because for me it's as well is like the artists who are not, you know, aligned with Wu-Chang, Mandem, or Ecstasy. They're doing their own thing. They should be recognized as well, you know. That's the thing. That's the fairness in it all. If you're a solo dolo guy or girl, you know, doing your own thing. If you're talented, you know,
Speaking
you
of
should be
solo,
recognized.
I have a question because somebody, I can't remember their name, but somebody called me up and asked me this. And I said, I don't know, that's not a government thing. If somebody's an independent artist.
Yo, what's good?
Yeah, okay, dude, this is Shlomi. I'm wondering, are you still around Burger Shot?
No, what's happening?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering because your car is still here and the weather is pretty nice, and I wanted to take a couple of pictures of it.
Oh, yeah, just take pictures if you want.
Yeah,
to,
I was wondering if like you're around so you can turn the car on, but if not, then power off is.
Oh
also
yeah,
working.
no, I can come down there and turn it around for you if you
Yeah,
want
if
me
you're
to.
not busy, that's why, you know, like it's not a big deal. You know?
Yeah, no, I'm on my way.
You are the
Labels,
king.
he
Thank you.
does have some independence in there,
Alright,
but it's
no
a whole
worries,
list.
Bubby.
But at the same time, like we have a whole ecosystem around record labels. I understand being wanting to be independent, but that is a benefit of being in a record label, and I don't think anyone who's in a record label would give up their leverage on things like that for like a, you know, for a potential of getting someone signed to
So-
their label.
What happens then if someone, I don't know, say left MDM and then moved to Ecstasy, and they were getting royalties under MDM? Does that get moved to Ecstasy? Or
So your royalties are one-time payments. So technically, if like I worked
Oh,
at
okay.
MDMR, and then I put my songs through the radio via them, I submitted my songs to them, they'd pay me for those. But let's say I put my songs on the radio for them, and then I went to Blue Chang before they paid me. Technically, it is still an etiquette to pay them, but I don't think they actually have to.
Okay,
Like,
thank
by
you
law,
for
they
that.
don't have to because they left the company. The legislation
Alright.
itself does not include independent artists. It is only record label entities only that can submit those budgets. I
That
told
is very
Damien
good to know.
Tinkerman
Thank you.
he would have had the opportunity under Sad Boy Studios because he's technically a studio. He's technically, even though he's quote unquote independent, he technically had a studio with a business that's registered as a record label, and he could have, you know, done that. Now that Hydra's kicked him out, I have no idea if he can still do all that or not. I don't know if he still has his business technically, you know?
Weren't there a mixtable in
In the
what
casino.
was it?
That's and then the Hydra
Yeah.
bought it, and they kicked out Damien Tinkerman. He's not allowed to use that studio no more.
Wasn't there another one over at
Bahama Mamas.
yeah?
Yeah, but there's a lot of drama around that Bahama Mamas one. It's like owned by Mr. K on the inside, right? But then the actual Bahama Mamas building is owned by Bunny, who won't talk to Mr. K. Mr. K won't add anyone to it unless Bunny. Okay, so he has to give his information for Bunny to control the doors. He won't do it, and then Bunny won't do anything to help anyone. It's like Bunny and Mr. K don't like each other, so everybody else is like fucked because they won't communicate.
All right. So what you're telling me is Bahama Mamas is owned by Bunny, but the internal stuff
is owned
like,
by
what are we
Down
talking
Bad
about?
Records. Yeah. So like it would make
Like,
sense if Down Bad Records could also
is that the
open the door, but they
mixtable
can't.
who's owned by Down Bad
sounds
Record, or
like
is
they're
like
pretty
all the interior?
down bad.
Yeah,
I'm
so the
sorry, I'll
mixtable
No.
is inside Bahama Mamas. That's
Okay,
what Down
and
Bad
that is
Records
owned-
employees have access to. The only two people who have access to Down Bad Records is Mr. K and Dick Chicklets. Because I was trying to consider buying theirs, remember? And then way back in the day, before Harry died, him and I were talking about Bahama Mamas and just in case for that mixtable before OTT was cool with us using the other one. But the problem is again, Bunny owns the outside of it, but she won't open the doors for those people. So technically, they can't even access it. You know.
All right. Okay, good to know. I didn't know that. All right, I need to go down to Burger Shot to turn around my car if somebody wants to take a picture of it. I will see if I can talk a little bit, you know, on the side here and see if I can do anything. I guess there's not much we can do, but it's worth a shot, you know, and maybe if I talk to Party Hardy and see what he comes up with, you know, and see where he comes from.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful because that dude's like good at like he was giving me the ring around, you know what I mean? And when we were texting the first time, where he was blabbing about all of everything else except for what I'd asked him, and that was the list of the judges and the names, and it turned into how hard he works and blah blah blah, all this like woe is me
Trust
bullshit.
me, I know how things works, you know. I'm gonna
Yeah, KJ deals with Benji on a daily basis.
well, I'm maybe not when it comes to this shit, you know, like I understand when people are trying to fool me or whatever, but I have another guy who's very direct to the
And the only
point
thing I can
and
ask
smart
you
as well.
is if you have a meeting with Party Harvey, do not, and this is exactly what will happen. He will sit there, he will talk to you, and he will say, "Oh, I'm so hard to work with." He will talk shit about me with you, and I will not settle for that. Like if I hear from anyone else that it was like a shit on Molly party between you and him in there, you let him kind of have that control in the conversation, I will be pissed. I'll be mad at you. I'll be mad at you, KJ, because this ain't I understand
You
Molly's
think I'm going in
difficult.
on a meeting?
No, because he's
like,
gonna start it. He's gonna sit there and be like,
Yeah,
Molly's so
but
difficult, and you're gonna be
you
like,
think
yeah,
I will
I
agree
totally
with
get
that?
it. Well, some people do in a lot of those situations. They don't back theirs, and they'll just kind of go with the
the
conversation.
thing is, I talked to this Mandem girl, you know, and I told her, you know, like I know, you know, Molly and the Mandem that doesn't have the best history, you know, so that's why, you know, you can talk to me.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But if people are shit talking you around me, no, I tell them to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's exactly what it'll turn into. Like,
Everybody has a fucking history,
telling
you know
me
what I
how
mean?
terrible
So
I am. When actually, you know, a lot of things that people were accusing me
how
of being
terrible
terrible
you are.
for,
Why
I was
the
just
fuck would
defending
I?
for myself, you know, which I'm allowed
Yeah,
to
why
do.
the fuck would I agree to, like, usually when I hear people talk about it, I don't say anything. in the first place if I don't have to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's your opinion. But at the same time, I tell them, hey, you know, I'm in business with Molly. I own 20% of
Play
the
that on
company.
repeat,
People
KJ.
usually shut the fuck up. What?
Play that on repeat.
Exactly.
Listen, no, you
No,
don't
no.
understand. I've been on the top of the charts for like a month, and then I was away from the city, and now I'm not anymore. And Ecstasy needs to get back in there.
Well, I was listening to, what's the other guy who's up there, who's still in the second place right now? He's good.
Let me see. I don't know, is he Ecstasy, KJ?
Fall in love. No, he's not Ecstasy. He's Mandem.
Okay. That's great and all, but I don't know, maybe, in fact, maybe you should be listening to Tragedies, because that's like 4th, and if you can get that to like 1st, I'll give you an extra special reward.
Okay, it's gonna be hard to beat the who's Shasty, you know, because of the name.
Oh, that's very true. Rogue Street Boy. I mean, you know what? Okay, like, you know, 3rd,
Yeah,
even if
let
you
me
do
go
it
down
3rd.
to Burger Shot. I need to go and do this shit, alright? Molly?
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I need food. Can I just head down to Burger Shot too?
Yeah, come with us.
Yeah, let's go down to Burger Shot.
You drive my car. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
No, Molly, stay, Molly, stay. Just stay.
Yes,
Give me a
okay.
sec.
Roof too. Damn.
Oh man, don't start on that. Oh my god.
Tell me to bark. Tell me to speak. Tell me to sit pretty. Tell me to roll over while you're at it.
Hey girl, you wanna speak? You wanna give me your paw?
What the fuck am I listening to? These girls are fucking crazy. Oh. Nothing happened. Yo! Oh man. Chillax, what's good? What's good? Where do you want it?
I don't know. Do you mind if I have keys? Just for a couple of minutes.
Yeah,
It's not
jump
too
in.
much.
No,
I'll
jump
take care of
in
it.
and
Don't
you
worry.
can
It's
go
not gonna.
wherever you
It's
need
not
to
gonna
go.
be. I'm not gonna move it too much.
You got the keys?
Let me see. Oh yeah, I did. Yo, this is beautiful.
Yeah,
by the
just
way.
drive where you
Alright,
need to
look
go,
at it.
okay?
Thank you so much, kid. I'll take care of it.
Yeah. What?
Look at Twitter. Somebody blew the PD up in Polito.
What?
Wait, when?
I don't know. Someone just twatted it. Matt Rose just twatted it.
Bad roads?
Today?
Just now.
Who the fuck blow up Toledo PD? What? I want to see that. I was hoping this PD in
kinda
front of
wanna
Burger
see
Shop
it,
was
too.
gonna get blown up 2 days ago, but they defused the bomb.
Someone tried to plan to bomb in the apartments last I've seen.
Oh no, I went there. It was fake news.
Oh.
Oh look, PD said they closed down Sanguine. There's gonna be no bombs, but there's bombs around.
Morning. Thank you so much for the 30 months. Appreciate the sub, alright? Appreciate it.
Perfect.
Thank you so much, Burger Shop. I'm down to murder eat a burger. Have a beautiful day. Stay safe out there.
Oh man, okay.
I'm smoking in the rain. It's perfect.
I don't care. I'm not gonna get sick. I'm not standing out in the pouring rain.
Wait, is Bruce still there?
Perfect way to put it is PD is corrupt, DOJ, DOC, EMS, the whole shit is just... Yeah.
Do y'all take golden clip or
I don't trust